It's one of the strangest stories ever told. Just 53 pages long, but dense with layers of meaning. The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka is a tale where the ordinary and the bizarre collide, where the mundane concerns of family life coexist with a surreal nightmare. Published in 1915, it's a book that has captivated readers for over a century, yet it begins with a premise so startling that it's impossible to forget. A man wakes up one morning to find that he's transformed into a giant insect. This is not just a story of transformation. It's a mirror reflecting the human condition, our relationships, and the crushing weight of societal expectations. The story revolves around Gregor Samsa, a travelling salesman who has devoted his life to supporting his family financially. One day, he wakes up in his bedroom to discover that he's no longer human. He's turned into a monstrous insect. What's fascinating, though, is Gregor's reaction. He doesn't immediately panic or question why this has happened. Instead, his first thought is about how this transformation will affect his ability to work and provide for his family. This sets the tone for the entire novella. Gregor struggles to navigate life in his new, grotesque form, but what's even more heartbreaking is the way his family reacts. At first, they're shocked and sympathetic, but over time, their pity turns to resentment. As Gregor becomes more isolated, his family begins to see him as a burden, and their initial concern is replaced by apathy and eventually relief at his demise. The Metamorphosis is not just a surreal story, it's a deeply symbolic exploration of human life. At its core, the novella examines the theme of alienation. Even before his transformation, Gregor feels disconnected from his own desires and from the people around him. He works tirelessly in a job he despises, simply to pay off his family's debts. His metamorphosis into an insect only externalizes the inner alienation he's already experiencing. Then there's the dynamic within the Samsa family. This story shines a harsh light on familial obligations and duty. Gregor's role as the provider creates a power imbalance. Once he's unable to work, the family dynamic shifts. His parents and sister, who once relied on him, begin to resent him. The novella forces us to ask uncomfortable questions about how relationships are shaped by economic factors and whether love is truly unconditional. Perhaps most haunting is the exploration of identity. Gregor's body is now entirely inhuman, yet his thoughts and emotions remain human. As he loses the ability to communicate and is shunned by his family, the novella explores what it means to lose one's sense of self. How much of our humanity is tied to how others perceive us? Kafka's use of symbolism adds another layer of depth to the story. Gregor's transformation into an insect is, in itself, a powerful metaphor. While Kafka deliberately avoids specifying what kind of insect Gregor has become, the creature represents feelings of worthlessness and societal rejection. Another key symbol is the picture of the woman in furs that hangs in Gregor's room. Even after his transformation, Gregor clings to this picture, which represents his attachment to his human past and his fading desires. It's a poignant reminder of what he's lost, not just his body, but his identity and connection to the world. Franz Kafka's. The Metamorphosis may be a short story, but its impact is enormous. It's a tale that resonates with anyone who has ever felt out of place, undervalued, or trapped by societal expectations. The story's brilliance lies in its ability to take an absurd, almost nightmarish premise and turn it into a profound reflection on the human condition. As we read Gregor's tragic journey, we're reminded of the fragility of relationships and the ways in which modern life can strip us of our humanity. It's a story that lingers in your mind long after you've read it, forcing you to reconsider your own place in the world. If this has sparked your curiosity or made you think about life in a new way, then you've experienced exactly what Kafka intended. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into literature. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation alive in the comments. What does the metamorphosis mean to you?